Saudi Arabia up for hosting expanded 6-4-TEAM FIFA World Cup 2034. If given green light, Saudi Arabia would be ready and willing to host a 6-4-TEAM World Cup in 2034 if FIFA accepts a controversial proposal to expand the tournament from 48, according to the Kingdom's sports minister. South America's CONMEBOL has officially suggested staging the centenary 2030 World Cup in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco with 64 teams, but the idea has been opposed by some other continental confederations. Next year's tournament, hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, will have 48 countries participating, up from 32 in 2022. Prince Abdulaziz bin Turki Al Faisal told a select group of reporters at the Saudi Arabian Formula One Grand Prix in Jeddah that his country would have no objection to an increase in the numbers for 2034. We're ready, or we will be ready, inshallah God willing. If that's a decision that FIFA takes and thinks that that's a good decision for everyone, then we're more than happy to deliver on it, he said. He pointed to the infrastructure already in place for Islamic pilgrims, with 4 million people attending Mecca for Umrah during Ramadan this year and 5 million expected for the Hajj. The global soccer governing body officially announced Saudi Arabia as hosts of the 2034 Men's World Cup in December, a bid that was uncontested but strongly criticized by rights organizations. The kingdom has invested heavily in sport over the last few years, but critics accuse it of sports washing its human rights record. The country denies accusations of human rights abuses and says it protects its national security through its laws. The bid book pledged 15 stadiums, new or refurbished, by 2032, and which are expected to be completed with the help of migrant labor. Al Faisal said worker safety was of the highest priority, and Saudi organizers were talking regularly with FIFA and 2022 hosts and neighbors Qatar, the first World Cup in the region, to learn from their experience. He said the death, reported last month, of a worker at the Aramco Stadium construction site in Al Khobar had come after millions of hours without issue. Every incident we take seriously, we file an investigation, we look what went wrong, said the minister. Unfortunately, in construction, these things happen. He said Saudi Arabia was part of the International Labour Organization, and a 2021 Labour Reform Act had abolished the kafala system that binds migrant workers to one employer and prevents them from leaving without the employer's approval. Alcohol, prohibited for observant Muslims, is banned in Saudi Arabia, and Al Faisal confirmed the World Cup would be dry. The law now here in Saudi is that there's no alcohol. Will that change in the future? We don't know. But I don't see it really affecting our sporting events at all, he said. We've had more than 100 international events so far. We've had people come from all over the world to attend these sporting events. And everyone's happy with the hospitality, the setup, the experience that they get. Swipe left for next video. I don't see it as an issue, to be honest. So I hope it's not going to be an issue. Alcohol was not sold at stadiums in Qatar, where drinking in public is illegal, in 2022, but beer was available at designated fan zones and in some hotels. Latest blogs.